All right, so somebody told me that I should start making 5 to 10 minute videos every single day to just make content and post it, just build up that skill, which is actually really cool because I suck at posting on YouTube. Very bad at being consistent with it just because I always feel like I need to edit it and make it look fancy and whatever. So right now I'm going to spend the next 8 minutes talking about VSLs or until my laptop dies, whichever one comes first. So creating an awesome VSL, I've spent thousands of hours, probably hundreds, thousands, I don't know, just looking at a bunch of different VSLs across Skool, from the top Skool Games winners to really random, not performing well communities, from all corners of the website platform. And I've come across a framework that I think works amazing for creating a great VSL or getting a start on making that VSL. And it comes from three key principles of story, objection handling, and urgency. So your story is just, why are you in that niche? Why are you talking about this particular topic as if you're an expert? How can you help this person? And that relates to where you came from. What pain point have you come from? If you're trying to solve someone's problem, where does that pain point come from in your past? If you've ever solved a problem for anybody else, that works great too, because that counts as social proof, which helps with objection handling. So when you've got testimonials, which are people giving you 5-star ratings, saying that they love your product, that's great social proof. What's even better social proof is when you get a case study. And that's when you collect all of the data from before and after working with you, from your client's perspective, I mean. When you collect that data, for me, creating VSLs, it's about conversion rates. If I'm bringing in a client that's at a 3% conversion rate, I take them to 12%. I quadrupled their conversion rate. That's an amazing thing to say because it's specific. It's a real story. It's proof, social proof that I can do it for them, that I did it already for them, and that I could do it for you. The next thing is urgency. So saying, but wait, there's more. That's why infomercials say this shit all the time, because it's so good. As long as you have variety with it and you own up to your word, it'll work. That's why sales work. It's because of that urgency. It's because it makes your customers scared of missing out on something really cool. So Skool is a really good example of urgency. That's an exploding opportunity type of urgency, or like a gold mine. It's called exploding opportunity in $100 million offers. So just saying, like, if you don't join today, even if you join tomorrow, you're going to miss out on so much. If you don't join right at this moment, there are so many people that you'll never meet. There's so much money that you'll never make because you didn't make that choice right now. There are 4 types of urgency. One is that exploding opportunity, in no particular order. One is rolling seasonal urgency, New Year's promotions, Black Friday, things like that, just holidays. You can make up holidays. That's my favorite, is when you just make up a random holiday. But own up to it. If you have a day set for that holiday, or it's like by the end of this month, own up to it. Especially on Skool, your copy is there. Everyone can see that you said this promotion was gonna end August 31st. It's September 19th, the day that I'm recording this. Like, if they can see that you haven't even updated your copy, they're not gonna want to work with you. So own up to it. The third one is pricing or promotional urgency. These are bonuses and freebies and things like that. So just creating, it could be a 1-page document that took you an hour and a half to give some basic information. For VSLs, I've created a freebie on lighting, getting really cheap lighting with things that you already have at home, just using natural lighting. It can be for me, for example, like helping people convert, right? Just simple tricks that will help people. For maybe another niche, like, I don't know, copywriting, right? How to land your first client. That could be a freebie. Or it could even be what you teach, what you actually make people pay you for if you already charge. If you give away what you're selling for free, people will buy it anyway because they want that implementation. They want a coach pretty much to remind them what they've already learned, to keep them accountable. So it's all about how you pivot it. But definitely keep that urgency in there. The fourth one is, what is the fourth one? I forget about this one. I shouldn't forget about this one. Trying to think. Oh, rolling cohorts. So this is getting people. This can happen naturally. It's about how many clients you accept at a time. So it could be because you just don't have the time to take on more clients, or you could just set a limit for their urgency. So saying only 5 people can get in right now, only 10 people this week, 10 people this month, whatever. If you want in, you sign up now or you join the waitlist for next month. That urgency is something you don't even have to come back to. It's something you can just keep going long term. You never have to update it because people will, unless you want to give like a live update of whether or not the cohort is full and they have to sign up for the waitlist or not. But you don't even have to include that. Like, just make them apply to be in your community and they'll be on the waitlist automatically because you have to approve them. Obviously, don't have it on auto join. But anyway, so it's those 3 key principles that will get you started in writing the perfect VSL script. The other things, CTA, your hook, your lighting, your whatever, like that, all of that comes after you take care of these main chunks because you need to focus on what really matters, especially that social proof. If you don't have any social proof, you got to work for free. You got to help people out for free. Get people to talk good about you and screenshot their DMs when they say your work is awesome or you increased how much money they made or whatever. Get that social proof especially. That is the most important thing you could have in a VSL. There are some community owners that don't even have a VSL. They just have testimonials. They just have case studies. So make sure you hammer in that social proof especially. But those 3 things you want to focus on. And that's it. Peace.